Hello, I'm Miss Plant Friend, and I wanted to talk to you about my friends, the trees. I like to make sure they're all happy and healthy. In order to do that, there's a few different things I do. First is I look at their trunks, their branches, and also their leaves. I also consider how old they are. Some trees are little baby trees. Some trees are teenage trees, while other trees are old, wise trees. Did you know you can tell how old a tree is by counting the rings in the trunk? What's that?
For the trees!
It's Dr. Tree Doctor! What are you doing, Dr. Tree Doctor?
I'm defending all of tree kind from disease.
Well, why don't you come on down?
Okay. Someone call for Dr. Tree Doctor, defender of the trees.
Hey, Dr. Tree Doctor, those are some pretty cool gadgets you have there. What are those for?
They sure are. This is my tree climbing harness. I use it to travel up and down the tree and across limbs so I can protect the health, look for diseases, and make sure it's safe for humans to pass under. Would you like to see some of the tools that I use attached to this? So the first thing I always put on is my safety helmet with ear protection because it gets loud up in the trees. Hello? Hello? Oh. I also have my safety glasses and gloves to keep warm and to not burn my hands. This is my saw. I use that to cut the limbs when they are dead or breaking or diseased. I also have carabiners that I use to hold my various tools. And this is my flip line, which is another rope that I use besides my climb line. This is stuck in the top of the tree, and this is used to wrap around branches to keep me in the position that I need to be so that I can monitor the tree.
Dr. Tree Doctor, what are those bananas for?
Oh, these are my utility bananas. Delicious. I eat these bananas in the tree when I get hungry. They keep me healthy, and I use them to fight diseases.
I'm a disease, and I live in these trees. On their roots I will feed, and I live in their canopies.
Oh no, it's the disease!
Oh no! Dr. Tree Doctor, what do we do?
Well, we are defenders of the trees. So, I shall fight this disease. Hold my banana. Disease, this is your last tree. Disease, flee.
Thanks for saving us from that disease, Dr. Tree Doctor.
No problem.
Hey, what kind of tree is this anyway?
Well, this is my friend Doug. I call him Doug because he's a Douglas fir.
Did you know all trees also have a Latin name? Douglas firs is Pseudotsuga menziesii.
Pseudotsuga menziesii.
Pseudotsuga menziesii.
Pseudotsuga menziesii.
Pseudotsuga menziesii.
Pseudotsuga menziesii.
How do we identify a Pseudotsuga menziesii?
Well, there is actually a fun story that the Native Americans first told to identify the tree, and it starts with their cones, which you can find on the ground. Let me adjust my rope here. These pine cones are very unique.
Didn't they say that back in the day there was a giant forest fire and all of the mice were looking for somewhere to hide, and they asked their Douglas fir, our good friend Doug, if they could have a place to hide? He told them, "You can hide in my cones." And that's how all of the mice were saved in this big fire.
And you can still see to this day their little tails sticking out from inside the cones.
So if I find one of these pine cones, can I assume it's a Douglas fir?
Correct. Just look under any tree, and if you pick up the cone and you see these little mice tails hanging out, probably it's a Douglas fir.
Sweet. Thank you for letting me know, Dr. Tree Doctor.
No problem. I gotta go defend the trees.
Well, thanks for hanging out today. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks for learning with us today. I'm gonna go back to my home, the trees.